You might be wondering what I am stirring like this. This is my rich fruit cake. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You see your girl Benny of Benny's Kitchen. Hope you guys are doing great and you are preparing for the festive season. I am already preparing, that is why I am preparing my cake now. This is my rich fruit cake. The aroma of what I'm mixing now is so amazing. It's so amazing. This is our rich fruit cake for family and friends. Christmas is time for giving and time for receiving. If you are not giving, that means you are receiving. So guys, if you want to see the end of this our cake, then watch me as I do this, because it's step by step for beginners. Even if you don't bake before, if you follow this my method, you are going to get a good result. So guys, let's continue. So guys, for our fruit cake, we are going to be using all this on my table, starting from the egg, the flour, the brown sugar, the browning, the lemon. In the tray there, I have my salt, baking powder, nutmeg, cinnamon, and then mixed spice. I'm using almond flavor, vanilla flavor, lemon juice, butter, almond seed, and of course our fruits. The fruit cake we are to be using. This fruit cake has been soaked for the past 3 months. If you want to get a good result for your fruit cake, make sure you soak it at least 6 months or even a year, 2 years. It tastes better and it makes your cake more moist. So these fruits here, they have been soaking. You can keep them in the fridge or on your tabletop in the kitchen, and it is soaked in rum. In Nigeria here, we use 501, or you can use Quadron, or you can use Brigadier rum for this. So this one, I use 501 brandy to soak this fruit, and it has been soaking for the past 2 months, and it's going to make my cake so yummy. So guys, before we start, we are going to cream the butter and the sugar. For this cake, we are going to be using the brown sugar. And there's something I want to tell you. When you are baking cake, the amount of sugar, the amount of butter, and the amount of flour must be the same. We are baking 1 kg, so my flour here, I'll be measuring 1 kg. This butter I've already measured is 1 kg, and this sugar here is 1 kg. If you don't use the accurate measurement when you are making your cake, the cake is not going to come out well. That is the first thing you must do when you want to bake a cake. So now I'll pour the brown sugar in my mixer, add the butter in here too, and let it start mixing. But if you don't have a mixer, you can use your spatula in a bowl and turn it just one direction so you don't incorporate air into your batter. So guys, now in my mixer, I'll add in the sugar. So this is the butter. It's already measured. It is 1 kg. I'm making this much because I want to share to my friends. I don't want to enjoy the festive season alone. I want to share to my friends and family. That is why I'm making this much. So if you want to make half of this, you can use 500 grams and now divide all the ingredients into half and half. Instead of using 20 eggs, you use 10. Instead of using 1 kg flour, you use 500, just like so. So while the butter and sugar will be creaming, I will break the eggs. Because I'm breaking so much eggs, I will not just break all at once in one bowl. I have a small bowl here, so I'll break them one after the other. I do this because one egg might spoil the whole crate of eggs. So when you break one, you put it in here. So if there's a bad egg, you can easily throw it away so it doesn't spoil the whole stuff. So this is what I'm doing here. So this one is good. Take another one, that is what I will do until I'm done with all the eggs. So I'll continue creaming. So while this is creaming, from time to time you have to use your spatula to turn everything so that every part can cream very, very white until it is light and so fluffy. So I've turned everything. I'll on the mixer again. You do this until you get the consistency that you are looking for. So I'm back again to combine everything together. You can see it is looking light, but we haven't gotten there. So I'll just keep mixing. Then for the egg, we are using 20 eggs. So I'll be grating in some lemon zest here because this is raw egg and you don't want to have that feeling of raw egg when you are eating your cake. This lemon zest takes that feeling away. So I'll be grating 1 tablespoon of lemon zest here. So this is lemon zest that I have here. Lemon juice. I have 1 tablespoon of lemon juice in here. So for my fruit and the cherry, I have mixed fruit here and cherry. I'll be blending this to be used. My blender. I'm going to take out the brandy or the rum that's in here, then I'll blend. You can try to blend it so smooth. You can try to blend it roughly. You know this is alcohol and kids are going to be taking this cake, so I will not be adding so much of the alcohol because the alcohol helps to preserve the cake. So this rum I use for this cake, that's what I'll be using for the cake. I won't be adding more than this one. So in here I'll add in my fruits. My people, you can see what we have here. You can see how fluffy and how light this is. So I'll just mix one more time and the baking begins. I'm using this small mixer, that's what I have. Because this is small, I'll not be mixing everything here. When this is done, I'll turn it into a bigger bowl, then I'll keep mixing from there. So I had to whisk the egg. So now I'll add in the vanilla in here. I'm taking half tablespoon of vanilla. I don't want to add too much so everything is not so really spiced up. Then this is almond flavor. Adding it a bit here. I wouldn't add everything I want, but this my mixer will not take it, so I'll just be adding it gradually and let it mix together with the butter and the sugar. So guys, you can see I added the egg here so it can mix very well with the butter and the sugar. So this mixer is small now. I'll get a bigger bowl, pour it in, then I'll now mix the whole thing inside the bowl. So my people, I'm done mixing the egg, the butter and the sugar. They are in here. So now with my digital scale, I'll be measuring 1 kg of flour. Like I always say, sieve your flour because of any particles or ant that might be in there. So I'll start measuring the 1 kg now. If you're using this cup I'm holding, I think 1 kg should be like 7 or 8 cups of this. I'm not really sure. Don't allow it to be more than the 1 kg, so I'm trying to level it up to be. So this is okay now, 1 kg. So in the flour, I'll be adding in these dry ingredients. I have cinnamon here, I have mixed spice, I have my nutmeg, I have salt, and I have baking powder. I'll leave all this in the description box. So I'll sieve everything in so that when you are pouring them, they'll just be uniform. You can see these particles here. That's why you need to sieve your flour. So guys, I'm done measuring. So I'll get a bigger bowl now and pour this in. In my big bowl, I'm just turning in everything. Use your spatula to scrape everything from the mixing bowl. You can see the bowl is empty. I've scraped everything in here. So now with my wooden spatula, I'll just turn it one direction, like so. And this is how I'm going to be stirring this. As I stir, I'll be adding in the mixed flour gradually. We are not looking for a thick consistency, but something in between. Never you add water into your cake mixture. If it is too thick, you stir it more, or you just add an egg. You stir like this until everything is well incorporated. So you see what I have here? Everything is now well combined. You can see it is not too thick. It drops. If you have all your correct measurement, this is what you are going to be having. Some people don't measure their cake, and when it comes out, it's like rock. So now I'll add in the blended mixed fruits. I blended this one, so because I want to be seeing some of the fruit in, I'll be adding some of them that I did not blend. I have some cherries in here. You can see that the cake or the batter is already brown because I've added 4 tablespoons of this, but it's not okay, so I'm going to be adding more. So this is the 5th tablespoon of browning I'm going to add. You can get this browning in a cake shop or in a big supermarket. I'll add the 6th one. You have to scrape your bowl very well so it will have the same color. So I'll keep stirring in one direction. It's getting darker. Like I said, it depends on how you want it. If you want it to be darker, you add more of your browning. See what we have here. You can see this batter is not running and it's not so thick. You know, I told you I used rum for the fruits, but I'm going to be adding just some because kids are going to be taking from this, so I don't want them to get drunk. So just add some. This is for preservation. It's for family and friends. That's why I'm baking this much. My people, so I'll be using all these pans here. I told you for friends and for family. So this is the pan I'll use first. So I'll rub it with my butter. You rub it very well so it comes out so well when the cake is baked. For this, I'll add the butter, and I'll still add my parchment paper for this. This will enable your cake to come out very, very well. Then for these disposables, I'll just add in butter and I'll use the flour to rub. You can see I'm trying to butter the pans and these disposable plates. I've added butter and I'm going to dab in some flour. This will enable it to come out when the cake is fully baked, to enable it to come out very, very well. So the one with the parchment paper, I didn't add flour because of this paper, because it will not get burnt with this. So now I will start scooping the batter in here. As I'm doing this, the oven is on already and I'll be baking on medium heat because my oven is medium, low and high, so it's going to be on medium. Don't overfill the pan when you are filling your pan, because if you do that, the cake might just burst up. And when you are done, you dab or heat it on your work surface to take out the air. So guys, this is what I have from 1 kg. The oven is on, so I'll take them in to start baking. Because they're not too big cakes, they may baking for 2 to 3 hours, and you have to time it very well. So guys, let me drop them in the oven. when you are bake cake, don't open your oven immediately. Let it stay for at least 1 hour before you open the oven. If you open the oven, then the cake will sink in and that won't be too nice for you. And if you're opening your oven, don't bang the door, open it gently. I'm going to put a bowl of water in there so it can help regulate the heat there and also make the cake more moist. This is the bowl of water that I added. So now I'll start timing. So guys, our cakes are ready, our fruit cakes. They are ready. These smaller ones baked for 1 hour 10 minutes, while these big ones at the middle baked for 1 hour 45 minutes. If you want to know if your cake is baked, get your skewer, insert it in. If it comes out clean like this, that means your cake is baked. So for this big one, I'll be adding some rum. Whenever you bake your fruit cake like this, you add some rum while it is still hot. It makes the cake to be so moist. And fruit cake, the more the fruit cake stays, the sweeter it becomes. So guys, if you have watched me up to this moment, please keep liking my videos, keep sharing, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.